Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be doing a review and a demo on Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation and their Better Skin Pressed Powder. Their foundation comes in packaging like this. Their pressed powder comes in packaging like this. I got them both in number 10 Porcelain. It's the lightest shade in the line. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos of me and my views on products. Earlier on today, I went on Maybelline's website, which I'm there right now, and it states, under Maybelline's Better Skin Foundation, it comes in 16 shades, and then it states, Maybelline's Oil-Free Skin Transforming Foundation features Actyl C and Broad Spectrum Titanium Dioxide, which it has SPF 15, that helps to achieve better looking skin in just 3 weeks. Our fade-proof formula won't transfer and looks just applied all day. Under Maybelline's Better Skin Pressed Powder, it comes in 8 shades, and it states, Maybelline's Oil-Free Skin Transforming Powder contains salicylic acid that helps to achieve better looking skin in just 3 weeks. Eliminates shine and unevenness while delivering a natural matte finish. It's dermatologist tested, it's allergy tested, it's suitable for all skin types, it's non-comedogenic, and is suitable for sensitive skin. Before I do my foundation, everybody always asks me, how do you prep your skin? Well, the secret to that, which I'm going to reveal, is I use Walgreen's Well 3 system, and it comes in packaging like this. It comes with a cleanser, a toner, and a repair lotion. And please subscribe so you can see how I use this before I do my foundation up and coming videos. I use the Avon's Anew Vitale, and you know how I feel about this product. It's their Day Lotion, Skin Instant Pore Eraser in my T-zone. I put it in, I pat it in, and let it sit for a few minutes. Then I used Rimmel's Stay Matte Primer. I did that over the rest of the perimeter of my face, and I patted it in. I let them both sit for a few minutes, and I'm going to apply, later on I will apply this, but I'm going to apply their foundation. And like I stated, number 10 Porcelain, lightest shade in their line. Comes with a pump, so that is a plus. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. Let's do 2 pumps. Alright, then I take my sponge, I dampen it, and I squeeze the excess water out. And now I take it off the back of my hand and I put some here, you can put some here, and you blend it in. And mind you, this color for me, because I have fair, pale skin and I have pink undertones, it really does match perfectly. So if you're very fair and have pink undertones, you really would like this shade. And it's number 10 Porcelain. And I just blend it in like this. Alright. I put this foundation on yesterday because before, I'm going to use 2 more pumps. Before I do a foundation review and demo, I like to try it first, so this is kind of my second opinion on it. But yesterday, I applied it at 9 in the morning, and I will have pictures at the end of my video showing you how it looked throughout my day. I put it on at 9 a.m., excuse me, and around 1 o'clock, yes, I did have to use their Better Skin Powder, and I used it in my T-zone because, for me, that's where I get shiniest the most. Plus, I was outside during the day, and I was sweating a little, you know, because I tend to run hot. But I go like this with the foundation, and like I was stating, I had the foundation on, let's say, that would be 4 hours from 9 to 1, and it still looked freshly applied like they stated, and it really did look great. Then I took another picture for you 4 hours later, which was around 5 o'clock. Sorry, I'm trying to apply and think at the same time. and then I took a picture at 5 o'clock, and it's still, really, honestly and truthfully, it still looked very, very, very fresh. And like I'm showing you here, this is how I applied it yesterday. And this is how I apply all my foundations. Alright? Then I did 2 more pumps. Alright. And then I go like this on my forehead. Alright, I wore the foundation for, let's say, it was now like 7 o'clock, so that's 10 hours later. And I have pictures, like I stated, and I will show them at the end. I also have pictures before I put my foundation on and after all my makeup is on too, in the beginning. so you will see that. Alright, but around 7 o'clock, I looked in the mirror. Probably around then, which is 10 hours later, you probably would need to put a little powder in your T-zone and on your forehead. But other than that, it looked just like I applied it that morning. And this color really was awesome, and it matched perfectly with my skin. And it's number 10, Porcelain. Alright, then I go like this. Alright, you've seen my previous videos, well, at least I hope you have. I go down to my neck, and I go on the bridge of my ears. Alright, and I roll it in my hairline, and I go like this, and I go like this. And that's how I apply my foundation. Alright, I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back with my final thoughts on this product. Alright, I'm back. I set Maybelline's Better Skin Foundation with their Better Skin Pressed Powder. It comes in packaging like this, and when you open it, it looks like this. It comes with a sponge, which is great for touch-ups. But I ended up using my e.l.f. Kabuki brush instead. I patted it in there, and I just blotted into the areas where I wanted to set my foundation and where I tend to shine. That's number 10, Porcelain. Alright, when I went to college, my teacher always told me to write the pros and cons of a product on a piece of paper. Well, I don't have any paper handy at the time, so I have my tablet, so I used that instead. Alright, I wrote here for the pros of the foundation. It comes in 16 shades. It has SPF 15. Comes with a pump, which I love any foundation that comes with a pump. That is a plus. It's good for sensitive, oily, combination, and acne-prone skin, like I have. It hides imperfections. Yes, it did. It hid my imperfections. I have some blotchiness, some redness, a little, you get some sunspots as you get older. Well, I put the foundation on. I used 2 pumps to begin with, and then I used 4. And yes, it is a buildable coverage foundation. And it just, right away, it blended smoothly in my skin. It went on smoothly. It hid the imperfections, like I stated. And it was great. It's very comfortable to wear. It's lightweight. Yes, it is. It dries to a satin finish. Yes, it does give you a dewy look on your cheeks, but it dries to a nice, really nice satin finish. Now I wrote here, I couldn't find any cons for the foundation. I really couldn't. I couldn't find any cons for this foundation. The only thing is yes, mind you, I was out in 98-degree weather, running my chores that I normally do each and every day. And yes, I do sweat, but honestly, I run hot. So, I did have to take some powder at that time and just blot it in my areas, in the areas where I was sweating and I kind of had some shine. But you know how you get some powders and you apply them on your face after you sweat, and then you wipe the sweat off, and then you put the powders in those areas, and then you're like, okay, and you blot it in, and then you're like, oh my god, why did I just do that? This powder did not do that whatsoever. Honestly, it did not. I put it on, and the foundation and the powder, they became one again. They covered the shyness, and really, honestly, they work very well together. Alright, now for the powder, the pros of the powder, I wrote, eliminated my shine. Yes, it did. It helped with my unevenness without looking cakey, like I stated. I was sweating a little, and I patted the powder in those areas that I was sweating, and no, it did not leave these little, when you put it on, sometimes some powders you put on, and you're like, oh my god, yuck. No, it did not do that. It just looked just as if I was to apply it earlier that morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. It was good for sensitive, combination, oily, and acne-prone skin. Like I stated, I have. It has a medium coverage. Yes, it does blur your pores. Yes, it did. I blotted it in where my T-zone throughout my day. I did put it on at 9 o'clock in the morning. Earlier in this video, I stated all the times and everything. But at 9 o'clock in the morning, I did apply it. I'll brief it real quick. I did apply it. Around 1 o'clock, yes, I noticed some shining in my T-zone, but that's how I normally am. So I just applied the powder, alright? Then around 5 o'clock, I looked back into the mirror, and I noticed it just looked like I applied it earlier that morning. I didn't see that I needed to touch it up at that time. It gave me a matte finish, it really, really is a good powder. It really is. Like I was stating, around 5 o'clock, I looked back in the mirror and I did not have to use the powder at that time. But I will tell you, 7 o'clock, I was ready to call it a night. I was ready to take my makeup off like I normally do. But at that time, yeah, you probably could have used a little bit of powder. I probably could have. But I could have got more hours out of the foundation than I did. I wore it for 10 hours, and it did a lot. It just looked, every time I looked in the mirror, I felt like my complexion, my skin, and everything looked better and better as I checked it out. Honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about these products. Would I recommend them to somebody? Yes, I would recommend them. It's number 10 Porcelain, and they're wonderful products to use. Everything I used off camera and everything I used on camera will be listed below. I will also have Maybelline's site listed below where you can go and check out these products, and you can purchase products that Maybelline puts on their site if you really would like to purchase these. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for stopping by. Till next time.